Well, we've got severe weather tonight and then an even higher risk for that severe weather tomorrow with a level 4 out of 5 risk. I'll have those details in today's web weather. Here's a look at this evening. 20% chance of thunderstorms, really going to be more so into the overnight, I think after about 9-10 o'clock. With a cold front moving in, going to see 80s and upper 80s on the way. South to north winds 5 to 15. Now here's a look at that boundary that we've been tracking over the last couple of hours. This cold front is going to be making its way down to the south, giving us a chance for storms going into tonight. I'll show you that on future sky forecast in a minute, but here's a look at those threats, specifically around the Red River, toward Medill, down to Sherman, down to Bonham, Paris. Winds medium 60 to 70 miles per hour, up to quarter size hail. That tornado threat is low. Could see some localized flooding. That's really kind of on the lower to medium side there. Here's the future sky forecast. 7 o'clock could see some sprinkles, some showers in southeastern Oklahoma, maybe a few thunderstorms. That's through 10 o'clock, and then into the overnight after about 11, some data suggests could see that cold front start to move down and start to see storms going up around the Red River near Medill, Durant, Sherman, Bonham. Seeing that after about midnight, some of these could see in the heavier cores could have damaging winds up to 60 miles per hour, quarter size hail in them. Really specifically around the Red River is where we're going to be focusing our attention tonight into early morning Sunday. Hugo, Idabel, Antlers, Hugo again into the overnight, and then I think after about 6-7 o'clock we're going to be mostly sunny and in the clear for much of the day Sunday until about 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening. I'll show you that risk here in a minute, but there's a level 2 risk around the Red River from Ardmore up to Tishomingo up to Antlers. Damaging winds, large hail, the primary threat today. Tornado threat is very low. Tomorrow, though, we have a much higher risk, level 4 out of 5 risk. I think we do have a medium risk for tornadoes along the leading edge of the line. Damaging winds are going to be the biggest concern. That's why we were upgraded to a level 4 tomorrow. Damaging winds along this line going to be very possible with large hail as well as that low to medium tornado threat. I also have a level 1 risk for storms down in far southeastern McCurtain County. I think that's really for Monday morning once that system moves out. But here's a look at future sky forecast Sunday. Going to start off the day with some maybe lingering showers, mostly sunny, and then after 4 or 5 o'clock going to start to see thunderstorms. Now the exact location of these storms going to be a bit in question, but whatever storms we do get tomorrow could have some pretty hefty winds in them. At least up to 80, maybe even over 80 miles per hour on the leading edge of this storm. It's going to be moving in between 5-7 o'clock to northwestern counties, Pauls Valley, Sulphur, Ardmore, and then it'll be making its way toward the Red River by 8-9 o'clock. Any of these heavy cores here has the potential to have spin-up tornadoes. That is going to be a big concern going into tomorrow evening, tomorrow night. That's going to be moving in by 10:30 already in southeastern Oklahoma. It's going to be moving in pretty quick, actually, by around 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning. Going to be on out of here. Could see some lingering showers behind that, but we're really going to be mostly cloudy into the overnight. Then we're going to see daily storm chances for the rest of the week. Some of those storm chances could actually go up here in the next couple of days. Here's a look at that severe threat. 5 p.m. Sunday through 1 a.m. Monday. Wind and hail up to golf ball size hail. Wind is going to be the primary concern. Very high risk for very damaging winds, and then that tornado threat 1 to 2 possible. Could see 1 to 3, possibly 3 inches of rain by the end of the week. Going to see more rain chances. Also going to be very hot going into your Sunday, close to 100 degrees for your feels like temperatures going into Sunday. Going to be warming up into the upper 80s, 60% chance of thunderstorms. Overnight lows going to be in the 70s, highs going to be in the low 90s. Tomorrow going to have more details on the timing of the severe weather later on tonight on K10.